Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Everspace 2, where today we have a lot to do. We're out to pursue some jump keys that we can use to operate the jump things so that we can go somewhere else to do some other stuff. Listen, at this point, our plan is like 7 telescoped steps deep. At some point, we're going to be able to save, what's his name? Spaceman Pilot Face. But before we get into any of that, I realized we've been leveling up and I haven't been applying our device upgrades. So let's go ahead and cash in a couple of these because I would love to unlock all of the cool stuff for our trusty EMP generator. All right, let's master it. Okay, so 580 meters for 8 seconds, pretty strong. We can put a damage over time effect on it. Cooldown reduced by 2 seconds for every target hit by the blast. Because the cooldown's ordinarily it's only 37 seconds, so you could pull a pretty significant percentage of that off. Or restore a bunch of shield, so you want to like use it after you've sustained some damage. But I mean, that's likely to be the case, right? Because it is a pretty short-ranged weapon. Like, we definitely have to boost toward people in order to be able to fire it. It feels to me, I think I'm going to put it on short circuit mode for now. That'll, you know, we'll burn through one target real fast, and then the other targets will be de-shielded by the time it's over, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's fine. And I do believe that was our last, yeah, this is our last device upgrade. So we can maybe upgrade the boost or something later. All right, let's do it. Off to get some jump keys that they definitely shouldn't be willing to give me, but we're relying basically on a mixture of laziness and corporate incompetence, and you know, those are both powerful forces. What is this now? Could be something fun. Let's go find out. We're still looking for a rebel base to master that outlaw hunt task that we have. Actually, I should probably look at my tasks. Yeah, we got enemies and stuff, but hold on. Let me actually look at my tasks. My missions? This isn't it. It's challenges. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to find an outlaw base, obviously, first. We're still really not seeing any of that stuff yet. Amateur Tinkerer will give us some money and an XP bonus if we craft an energy core and upgrade a weapons level. I mean, that's stuff we can definitely do. And the rest of them are still locked. Huh, apparently we reached a renown rank, but still need to claim the rewards by pressing this button. Okay, cool. I should probably have done that back at base where I could like dump off the weapon if I don't actually want it, but let's see what it is. Killing an enemy temporarily increases, okay, so it has that thing, which we already have a weapon that has that trait. It is 104 energy DPS. Like, as much fun as I'm having with the railgun, and don't get me wrong, I am having fun. I wonder if... What is the DPS this has against... Alright, I'm gonna hold off. Do we want to dismantle it? Probably not. I'll hold on to it. And better nanobots. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And for now, we will keep the railgun equipped so that I can do railgun stuff. Once again, I tried to right-click to cancel the targeting. Not because that's a thing that I've been told I should do in this game. We certainly haven't been. But, you know, that works in some other games. And why wouldn't you just assume all video games have exactly the same controls? Perfectly reasonable. Okay, there's an outlaw anti-missile drone. We should try to kill that with a missile. Damn it. Too much. That's actually quite a lot of damage over time that effect is doing. I didn't realize how quickly it was gonna rip up that drone. Okay, those guys are G and B. They're all good. Let's see what was left out here in the dark. Okay, decent energy core. Upgrade to the one we have at least, and some copper. And me almost running straight into it and becoming a shipwreck my own self. Alright, so that task wanted us to craft an energy core, right? We can do that. It's a module. Yeah, easy enough. I do not have upgraded rarities. Let's just do this. Okay. Honestly, I think I do like that better. It has the energy where it really counts. We want to upgrade the level of a weapon. Okay, we're missing a power coupling for that. Do we get the same? Does it have the same cost to increase the level of this thing? Yeah. Okay, so be on the lookout for a power coupling. And then what was the other... The other part? Oh, there wasn't another part. There was a master thing eventually. Alright, so yeah, just be on the lookout for power couplings. Okay, not particularly interesting. Does any of the rest of this... Oh, these are crystal rocks. These are absolutely worth exploring. Some pretty messy shooting. Yep, that's good. You just keep taking those evasive maneuvers. He sure showed me. Huh. How am I aware of those containers way out there? Alright, well, those can hold on just a second, I think. I want to make sure that we have been thorough with these crystal rocks. Alright. Cool. Just money and things to convert into money. Wait, is that iron? Yep, okay. Iron that I actually saw rather than picked up on the sensors. Which means we're learning. You get me close to the rock and I can just sense the money. Alright, there is a ship busted up over here. Is this the one we were close to already? Well, whether or not it is certainly picked dry. That might have been us. And it seems like... yeah, there might not be anything else out here other than these. It is remarkable how easy it is to lose objects in 3D space, especially when the icons indicating them are very visually difficult to pick out from the background. We saw an undiscovered site right next to this. We'll probably want to hit that too. You know, right next to, just a mere 20 light years away. Basically galactic neighbors. Wow, another site. Okay. It really is a busy sector.
Looks like no one's taking care of this base. I guess it's gotta be me.
All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. Just need to be a little bit careful because we want to make sure that we don't engage with the base proper until we are ready.
Ding!
I wonder if you're supposed to really dislike Adam. He makes it very easy, is the thing. Alright, do not take hull damage. Should be pretty straightforward. What looks like a gun? That kind of looks like a gun. Nope. I mean, also there is the, you know, having to be within range thing. Let's try to avoid pulling those guys while we're still putting this stuff together. Shoot. Alright, no hull damage, no hull damage. That is all of the missile turrets that we're expecting. Outlaws aren't really drawn any closer. Let's just burn this thing down real fast. Well, this is fun. That was not nearly as impressive an explosion as I was hoping for. Okay. Apparently we got snuck up on a little bit there. So one more fuel tank, and then a boss of some kind is going to spawn, right? So we want to be sure that we are ready to deal with that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have my booster available for it, but it'll probably be okay. Where is that last fuel tank? It's just like right around here. Okay, easy. Apparently we don't even have to beat the boss to get the challenge credit.
Looks like I've got company.
Oops, that was the wrong button. That might have been a useful thing to do against the boss. Ah, shit. Not what I wanted. Alright. Fuck you. Ow. I took a pretty solid hit from that. All right, let's turn that off. Fire up the nanobots. Took a pretty solid hit from that madcap explosion. I did in fact kill the madcap directly on top of myself like a huge idiot. Jeez. All right. Okay. Let's just repair a little bit here. The good news is it's given my EMP time to recharge. Yeah, that's not really a very effective weapon for this.
This is a rare piece. I can certainly make use of this.
So once you've dismantled 3 things of a rarity, you can build items of that type at your level forever as your level continues to increase. That seems like incredibly valuable. Very, very important. Is there anything else we want to check out while we're here? I mean, let's real quick pop over to this. Oh, whoa now. I don't see any crystals or anything on any of the rest of this. Ooh, power casings. Those are not power couplings, but they're still a thing we need a bunch of. Okay, with that I think we might be good here. Let's make sure that we've checked all of the shipwreckage thoroughly. So I don't even remember what the reward was for that master challenge, but I do remember that it was listed as a thing to do, and so we have done it. Compulsive checklisting behavior. Okay, more nanobots. Certainly welcome. Let's get outside of the wreckage real quick. Alright, why was I doing that? What did I care about that for? Oh right, a discount and the engine color that we pulled, of course. Still, we didn't pick up a coupling, so we're still not going to be able to do that. So I guess let's just continue on with the mission here. We'll jump to light speed in a direction that doesn't have a bunch of stuff in it, and then we'll turn afterward. A couple of sites worth discovering here. You would think there would be a lot of power couplings. Oh, jeez. Okay, all right. That's the wrong gun. All right, awful lot of enemies. But we have quite a range advantage on most of them. Alright, well, that's about all that we're getting out of that. Do not let yourself get blown up. We're doing a lot more sort of staying stationary than I think you're generally supposed to do in a dogfight, or, you know, able to do in a dogfight historically. But we have the sniper rifle. It's working out. Why not? Okay, location challenge complete. Let's go see what it was they were all guarding so eagerly. Okay, new mainframe component. That alone is certainly interesting. If you just sort of like gyrate in a smallish circle, they're basically never going to hit you. I am hearing a pinging noise from within the ship. Over here, actually. Ah! Perils, right. Probably make sure my surroundings are actually clear. Let's just get a look on this side of the thing. I don't see any more defenses. Alright, there's something of interest inside this part of the body. Oh, that is not an aperture. How the hell do we get in this bit? Okay, this is something. Watch out for potential explosions or whatever. Huh. A cloaked container. Not seen one of these before. Well, I have no interest in taking these aboard. Aha! A power coupling. Let us, I think, increase the level of this railgun. Okay, moderate increase in DPS. Whatever, that's, you know, not really why we did it. Unlock all common module blueprints for some more engine colors. And also, you know, a whole lot of power couplings, which seem to be fairly rare.
Seems like I found everything here.
I mean, you say that, but there's like a bunch of loot just floating around. A tuned energy core. There's a damage limiter over there. I don't know that I care to navigate the minefield to get that. So we know where there's a tuned energy core, but we don't know what we would use that to do. Oh no, okay, that's an energy core, not a what are those things? One of the things that we have to plug into ships, not the spheres, but the other ones, is what I thought it was. Okay. I guess let's get out of here and back toward the other undiscovered site, and then, you know, eventually back to the stuff we're actually supposed to be doing. But I am having a great deal of fun just kind of flying around getting into trouble. One extremely minor complaint I have here is that I'm not allowed to switch my active weapons when we're in, you know, just cruising toward a target mode. And that's the moment when I have like a little bit of mental overhead available, right? That's the perfect time for fixing little static problems like that. Destroy the rigged asteroid.
They're on to me.
It is kind of a lot of them, huh? Outlaw Proto Scout. Fancy. Alright, it's actually kind of hard for me to see what I'm doing. All this stuff on my UI.
Got him.
Okay, there was an anti-missile drone, and I did some damage to it, but I tried to stop and bail before it was actually destroyed. It looks like I may not have been successful at that. Yeah, I think I did not actually get it. All right, real quick, let me dismantle most of this stuff. All right, first of all, we can fill that in. I do not need a basic coil gun, probably. We did pull this very fancy coil gun that I guess I'll hold on to for the moment. These are just better quality missiles than the ones we're currently wielding. Okay, a little bit more space made. So, destroy the rigged asteroid. Like the whole thing? I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, it's not one of those. Maybe I have to deliver the explosive charges to particular locations. Alright, that stuff's all useful.
Credits. Nice and simple.
Little container over here. Okay. So we got this explosive charge. There's another one over there, but it's not clear to me exactly where I am meant to place these. Are the readings I'm getting here? Okay, these are sockets. Okay, I see. So we're pulling explosives off of the big asteroid to destroy this smaller asteroid for some reason. Probably because it is packed full of extremely valuable shit. Which side was that? The door I just opened on. I wanted to get the explosive charge off of my ship before checking this out. But I should have known I was going to lose track of it. Okay, so it's a really fast recharging shield. I'm good with the shield I have, frankly. Alright, careful. Power core just kind of floating out here. There's probably a place to put it somewhere around here. But for the moment, I guess let's focus on getting these charges redistributed. Also, apparently mining iron. Always a good use of my time. Huh, a hardened ore patch, huh? I am not affecting its health. Nor does that affect its health. Is this the rigged asteroid? Is this the one that the detonators are on? It's not. That's the one. Okay, I don't know. Well, it seems like this explosive charge is inside the... Yeah, it is definitely the case that neither of those are actually doing any damage. Alright, well, there's another charge to pull from here. As we saw. I don't think I even need to move these aside. Anything else of interest in here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Good enough. Okay, there's power core sockets over there. If I'm reading this correctly, though, we only need one more charge. But hold on. What a great moment to just get distracted and do something else for a moment. Okay. So, we've got a couple of power core sockets over here. I guess we may as well deal with that. Alright, that other loose power core is all the way over here. There you go. A mining laser. That'll deal with the ore patch. Huh. A valuable shipwreck containing some green homing missiles, which are considerably better than our existing homing missiles. And a cruise booster with a little bit more energy consumption, but overall better performance and higher capacity, which is really nice. And there's my last charge. Alright, just don't walk it through the giant mining laser, and I think we're going to be okay. This was a cool little area. Ow, shoot. Kind of feel like I just want to be a little further away before whatever it is. I mean, whatever it is that happens before the explosion, you know? Does it... Do I need to... What do I have to do to touch it off? Maybe it's waiting for me to be out of a certain distance? Doesn't seem like just shooting the charges is effective. Where was the base that all the first several charges came from? Here we go. Wonder wonder if the way to set it off is up here. Or have I maybe run this out of useful stuff? Maybe I just need to shoot the charges a little bit more? This does seem like it's probably not actually functional anymore. Do I like get close to them and hack them maybe? Ah. Okay. I see. Okay, and then I have limited time to find the next one.
Component? Just the ticket.
Cool. And a bunch of Clygon. Whatever that is. We're gonna have the whitest clothes in the galaxy. Anyway, we were doing a thing. We were supposed to be going somewhere. I really do like, you know, getting these little environmental puzzles and then solving them and getting a mainframe fragment. Feels very Legend of Zelda in a way, right?
I'd better take care of this trap. Wouldn't want anyone else to run into it.
This trap? That trap over there, okay. Fuck you, signal emitter.
This'll serve him right.
Ah. Yeah, that damage over time effect worked really, really well there. Apparently we're not quite done. Oh, there we go. Who yet lives? How dare you?
Okay, that's been taken care of.
Yeah, the ult is just... it's so powerful. Massive, terrifying lightning cannon. Okay. A quick look around over here. Anything cool? Well, some of this metal's still usable. I guess that's something. Not really picking up anything else. Yeah, okay. Let's head out. Those poor outlaws never stood a chance. You really can't jump in that close to this vessel. You need to give yourself a little bit of room. I can't.
Well, G&B. Can't say that I missed you.
Did I manage to steer us toward the site? Proximity concerns? Nope. Okay. I think I took us to Nephthys Plains. They were very close together. Oh no. Okay. This is in fact the place. All right. So another hardened ore patch. Oop, that's a clumsy shot. Okay. Anyway. Well, this asteroid is already rigged. And all the detonators are like right next to each other. I say before immediately losing control of my ship. Where's the fifth one? Ah, fifth one's okay. It's not really part of. They're like arranged in a ring except for that one. Which is up here. Alright, I'll get that out of the way. Now this thing's just shooting at a backstop. Can I interfere with your operations in any way? Not like an obvious way. It's just a random G&B freighter swinging through. Just gonna real quick here take a peek. Are any of these those openable? No. Okay. Those do not look like I can steal anything from them. So with the big mining laser there, obviously, like, my first thought is maybe we could redirect it to target this, but I don't, positionally, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. There's not another big mining laser. Like, we'd have to move it considerably, right? Or we'd have to get a mirror of some kind. Can I do anything with this? No, okay, I cannot redirect this to, what am I seeing here? Oh, that's just neutral drone traffic. If we were gonna redirect a laser to shoot into the thing, that one seems like it would be a much more likely target. Aha, and indeed, it does have a modifiable reflecting panel. Oh, no, okay, it's just hold to extend and align. Ah, I see, okay. Ah, come here, you. I've found the mirror. This is terrifying. Okay. Think this makes sense as an angle of approach? Kind of can't move once I have it open, so I gotta put myself like right in the right spot. There we go. All right, cool. Anything fun in here? This looks like the kind of place that you would find a big mineable deposit of crystals. But the answer seems to be... Okay, well, here's something. Oh. Interesting. There's a whole ship and stuff in here. We may as well pick that up. That'll complete our stack. Okay, I guess that was the only other thing of value. Weird that there's another reflecting panel.
I guess I did everything here.
There we go. There's my tunnel. I'm assuming there's probably not any other, like, fun havoc that you can unleash by pointing the mining laser anywhere else. I might be able to cut that freighter in half, but it probably would have consequences. Okay, there we go. You know, consequences beyond the fact that it would, like, kill a bunch of innocent people or whatever. There is another undiscovered site, like, on the other side of the planet. But because there's a planet in the way, let's go ahead and get this out of the way first. Then we'll have to zoom out and come back.
Station is under attack.
Oh, shit.
Main hub? Come in, main hub. We are in a bit of a pickle here. Please send... who am I kidding? Rotti, Agneta, everyone. We're doing this alone, people.
Hey, need help?
Oh, thanks, Sol. Reinforcements. And just in the nick of time, these scoundrels are pummeling us.
That's what I'm doing. I'm reinforcing.
Steady now, Dennings. Take aim before you... Ah, yes, that's much
There we
better.
go.
Down one.
4 bags of crisps to whomever gets me that scout.
Is that me? I might have just won a bunch of crisps.
Make it 5 bags. And a bottle of port.
We don't talk very much about what we eat out here.
Can't go wrong with a decent strafe, eh, Agneta?
Alright, I think they peeled that drone off of me.
I can see the sky again.
Very much
Scouting
appreciated.
the perimeter while I have a chat with our visitor. Sir, if you don't mind docking here, I'd like to have a word.
Sure, sure. Ooh, look at that. I'm totally gonna dock. Just a sec. Okay, well that's just better than the one we built. I do like the little bits of chatter that you pick up.
I've never seen outlaws coming this close to G&B turf.
Indeed. Say, you look familiar. You've been here before?
No, I'm a wingman from Alcyone Station. We had a bit of server trouble, so I was ordered to come here and get a fresh batch of jump keys.
So you weren't sent as reinforcement? Oh, those blasted bureaucrats. There is a tandem squad of outlaws at our doorstep, and all management cares about is a fresh batch of jump keys. I'm sorry to inform you, but you were sent on a fool's errand. The only keys we were given are reserved for my own people.
There are none left?
None whatsoever.
Not even if I was to take care of your outlaw problem?
Well, in that case, I might be able to think of something. Before you leave, have a look at our ship loadout. There may be something that catches your eye.
Okay, a ship dealer. Keep an eye out for a total number of 9 different ship classes available at dealers. Each comes with a class-dependent ult and a random set of class-specific passives. Ships don't lose value when you buy them and can always be traded in for a ship of the same tier. Makes it easy to try out different classes and find the one that suits your playstyle best. I have to admit, I am enjoying the one we're doing now. In addition to medium ships like your Sentinel, there are also light and heavy. And they are, you know, what you would think they are. Ship dealers refresh their offers regularly, starting to replace ships a couple minutes after having left the ship's location, or the shop's location. When revisiting the location after about an hour, all the ships will have been swapped out. Okay, cool. So, what am I flying? I'm flying a Nemesis B9-1, which is a Sentinel class ship. So like this is the same thing, and as such it has the same ult. Primary weapons have their fire rate increased based on current shield charge percentage. Does my ship have a special? How would I see it? Well, hold on, let me repair first. I don't think I'm gonna trade out right at this moment. Maybe we should. I'm curious, are there other Sentinel type ships? Okay, so it seems like the special is always the same. Static overload has a 10% chance to apply EMP to affected targets. That's cool. And then it has a shield bonus, an armor bonus, shield damage reduction. Yeah, and there's just like a lot of stats. So this has +2 cargo. Instantly resets all device cooldowns and releases a huge swarm of aggressive microbots that consume everything in their way. Upon return, they will restore hull and armor based on damage dealt. That seems pretty fun. This gives a +1 to all device levels. Using a device powers an additional primary hardpoint for 5 seconds. Like another copy of your gun, I guess? And using a device restores shields. These are expensive though. Like I couldn't get that even with the trade-in of my ship. I could trade up to this one, which is just flat out a better version of the ship we're flying now. There's no reason not to, right? Like, seems like I oughta. Renders the ship invisible to enemies and increases hit chance and crit damage, or critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Firing weapons will break cloak, but killing an enemy restores it and extends the duration. Ah, bonus damage from long range. That's pretty cool. And this one is also one where we can't quite afford it, although obviously there's stuff we could do. Dilate the flow of time around the ship. Flying above normal speed overcharges the shield. That's neat. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. What does a striker do? It's a cool looking design. Turns the target into a tether anchor that connects them to up to 5 surrounding enemies who will also receive all damage applied to the target. Yo, that's very cool and fun. Heavily boosts weapon damage and fire rate. Yeah, there's a lot of different things here. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so an automated turret ult. 4 primary hardpoints effectively double both damage and energy consumption. Just more gun per gun. And the passive on this one is there's a turret on there. So just a great big turret. That's a cool ship. Fires a huge ball of destruction that damages enemies, as you would expect. Secondary weapons use energy instead of ammunition. That's cool. Just infinite ammo on your secondaries. I mean, with all of the trade-offs of the normal weapon stuff. Destroyed enemies may leave behind a wreck that can be salvaged to spawn an allied drone. You can have up to 5 such drones at a time. Gain 100% increased shield capacity. Man. So you have all this bonus shield, and then you can trade it off for the ability to have bonus offense instead. Greatly increase your drone's fire rate and synchronize them to attack your locked target, and then also your drones are just invulnerable during your ult. Part of me really does want to fly a heavier ship. I really like the idea of one of these like Dominator gunships, but for the moment, just taking on a ship that is our ship, but plus a bunch, especially plus cargo slots, feels pretty good. Feels pretty smart. Yeah, buy and sell current. Now, can we unload our cargo stuff here as well?
Let's see what this bad boy can do.
It's got an interesting, design. So let's see. We have a shop. Yeah, okay. We can sell stuff off. So we would like to unload. Sort by value. That's pretty decent. Get rid of all of that. I mean, it's probably worth selling stuff that's at normal demand as well. These solar panels are not getting moved just yet. Yeah, that I think makes sense to get rid of. Trying to be too precious about it and like make sure that we're getting maximum prices all the time seems like a really good way to just end up carrying around a shit ton of cargo that I don't want to carry. So let's just go ahead and part with all that stuff. A damage booster. Yeah, I think I'd rather have that equipped. We don't really need these. Okay, I think we can probably hold off there. So we made back a fair amount, a fair chunk of money. Do we want to buy any ship parts while we're here? Blaster lasers, these are interesting. Obviously, like, it's going to be... I wonder if I should be thinking about, like really maximizing our ship's effectiveness, maximizing our ship's intersystem synergies by going back to a smaller weapon or going back to a shorter range weapon. But it is really nice to get to pick stuff off ahead of time and then switch over to the short range weapon. And they just have a ton of these extra solar panels. Yeah. All of them. When we find a place where these are in demand, we're going to make such a killing. Do we want to buy materials for our challenges? I don't think so. We could pick up a quantum entangler. Any damage done to the user will also be applied to the target with 40% increased intensity. I mean, that requires us to be taking damage. I would much rather just EMP people. I think we're in the right spot on that one. All right, what about jobs? We were robbed. We only hire the very best. Okay, so these give renown, which is a thing that at certain thresholds we get like big chunks of rewards. Can I just accept everything? Looking for honest work? We're currently under fire. And they all award basically the same stuff. Yeah, I guess I will take that one. So am I allowed to just grab them all? It looks like the answer is yes. All right, we'll figure all this stuff out later. We will fly around and get into trouble in those particular ways. For now, I guess we ought to deal with the outlaws that this guy's talking about, right? So is there anything else really for us to do here? I do have a mainframe component I should probably put together and then actually use. But that's not really a thing that involves the station. Ooh. That's a new one. That is a very, very expensive ship. While firing primary weapons, gain critical hit damage every second and primary weapon hits refund a bunch of their energy cost. This would actually be really fun with the railgun.
My tech advisor transferred data concerning 2 nearby mines, each harboring about half a dozen rapscallions.
Got it. Just leave it to me.
Wonderful, and Godspeed.
Not rapscallions. Can you imagine anything worse?
First to shoot him down.
Oops. I keep doing that. I'm trying to switch back to our to the other primary, and I'm hitting 1. Because in my head, that's how you select guns, right? You just press number keys. I grew up in the age of Doom. That's just how it worked. All right, you know what? We have some important work to do here, and we are going to do it, but maybe not right this second. Maybe that's what we're going to call it for today. You know, we've done a lot. We've gotten a lot of things accomplished. We blew up a lot of big asteroids. We bought ourselves a fighter that looks like it comes straight from the Naboo shipyards, and hopefully we're on our way toward some more impressive weapons in the very near future. So come back next time for that, and also so much more space murder. And we'll see you then.